We've been talking about.
So let's address the elephant in the room. Why you cut your hair, dog? It's not why you cut your hair.
We just talk about as artists, you need to go through changes, bro.
Yeah.
As an artist, as an entertainer.
Yo, this feel, I'm not gonna lie, you saying that sounded like the most artistic, like LA douchebag answer. Like, you know, bro, I'm just going through changes, you know, as an artist, we have to express ourselves.
As an artist, this is the truth.
Yeah.
As an artist, or an entertainer,
Yeah.
I feel like my so I feel like all right. So you see, the thing is, so as an entertainer, I believe that my dreads tell a story, and my story has been written for like 10 years. And 10 years worth of writing, a time for like...
I feel like you want to tell a different story.
Yeah,
now.
time. Welcome to the Dale Elliott podcast. I am your host, Dale Elliott, and I am here with my co-host, Crooks.
Bing, biddy, bang, bang, biddy, bang, bang, biddy, bang, bang,
Count,
biddy,
no,
bang,
beg,
bang,
no,
bang.
lie. One more
He's
time.
been saying nah, beg, no, lie since we've been in the studio.
That's no lie.
Why does man look like Trey Songz? What's the...
I don't want to leave it.
But I got this.
Maybe not practice.
Yeah?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like you're very cosplaying Trey Songz right now. I feel like you could get away with it.
Girl, cause I can't help but wait till you get it don't change. Till you see that with me it ain't the same. Oh. I don't want to leave it.
Oh, God. Jaja.
Go, girl. It's your birthday.
Jaja. Yes.
Open wide. Say,
He had a crazy run still, you know.
Trey Songz get a decent run, brother.
Yeah, he had a crazy run. That 2012.
Trey Songz did have, I say, simply amazing. You are.
He be like,
simply amazing.
You have to grab the braids too. You have to,
Brother, I'm going to do a remake of that.
You should.
You know, I have to.
You absolutely
you see
have
me
to.
do the marina. Girl, cause I can't help but wait till you get
Easy.
it don't. Viral.
Easy.
God.
Easy.
That was
Jaja.
not the person when I expect people say, my favor.
Yeah, I think the outfit really sells it right now, though. The outfit fully sells it.
Hey, people, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe.
Boom, bang.
And we're back.
Yeah, it's been a while and I've been cussing forever.
We're back.
Oh, Lord.
Brother, me there for tour and hey, inconsiderate bad.
They don't care.
Hey, people, the views here don't pay the bills. I keep saying it.
Y'all don't send $1 to to watch.
We gotta work.
But how many cities over there in Europe?
Let me list them. So I did Paris, Berlin, Amsterdam, Rotterdam.
Amsterdam is crazy.
Yeah. Why? Why we can put the H right?
Amsterdam is insane.
Amster. All right, Amster.
Hey, you're not beating the Jamaican allegations, is what I'm saying.
Oh no, absolutely not.
Yeah. So
Amsterdam, Rotterdam, Belgium, Ireland, and then we do Birmingham, Leeds, Manchester, London twice, Reading, and Bristol.
Okay, so out of all of those places, why was Ireland your favorite?
Well, it wasn't. But hey, Ireland would have been your favorite to skedaddle, It wasn't for me.
But what was
my favorite city?
Yeah, what was your favorite city over there?
All right, first of all, I have to give all the shout out
to everywhere.
And, my biggest supported city was London. Coming after the 2 shows.
Nice.
London did great. The show itself did great. But when you talk about city, because we can separate them, So my favorite show was the bigger one, them.
Yeah.
Well, the small one, I get more range with because I can learn more.
Yeah.
But the show, I'm more like grateful for what you see what you do.
Yeah.
So my time is not even the big rooms, them. It's the little small room, them. But I'm thankful for see. In London, I think me sell over like 1,400 tickets.
Sick. That's crazy.
Across 2 shows.
That's super dope.
Yeah, like something like 1,400 tickets.
Yeah. That's super dope.
Thanks,
that's
people
super
of London. Thank you.
Applause in the cut. Would have a sound thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Would have a sound thing, but man, super dope.
And Birmingham did show too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Birmingham, Bristol people, them come out. Yeah, man, me get a good support across the board, honestly.
Okay. What was the weirdest city?
The weirdest?
Yeah, what's the weirdest city? What's the weirdness going on in Europe?
All right, let me say.
What would you feel like is like this city is strange, but like
strange.
Yeah.
Strange.
Maybe not in a bad way.
No,
but
not in a bad.
Yeah.
Paris.
Yeah.
I for one think Paris is overrated.
Okay,
massively overrated.
So you're confirming the Paris syndrome.
It's not what people make it out to be.
Have you heard about the Paris syndrome? Where people go to Paris
and then realize
that it's
not what they thought it was going to be.
Like it becomes this like shattering experience.
I never shatter nothing for me still.
Okay.
I second time I go there, but Paris, as I say, all of them show them like the people them.
Yeah.
But the cities, I wasn't a fan of Paris.
Okay.
Yeah, Paris, you will find a hotel that costs $500 and you get a board bed. I'm dead serious.
Like this.
You get a board bed and a fan where like a gully bop fix it. Like at the fan have no breeze at all. No breeze.
It sounds very
Wi-Fi terrible.
It sounds very Parisian if I think about it now.
The size of the rooms is like.
So you're supposed to be standing in the window smoking a cigarette with that little fan. I think that's the Parisian experience you're supposed to be getting.
In terms of all the cities I've been to,
I
must give Paris the #1 worst.
Yeah.
Yes. I was miserable the whole time.
Oh Lord.
I was miserable the whole time. But I think it's culturally just other people like it though. Because
I think that's the vibe of Paris. I think that's the
But I think also I did my first city and when we reach, you have to start adjust.
Yeah.
So, brother, I lose beer weight, Hey. Me ride bicycle till me fool in England. Hey, you see Europe? Me no give bicycle, brother. Dog. Me know. Me walk in the wilderness for 40 days or 40 nights.
Fully.
Me walk everywhere.
Jaja.
When me there in Europe. Brother.
Yeah, they charge you to drive on the roads, don't it?
Yeah, you have to get charged, but me have to walk. What me did love?
Yeah.
Me did take train and walk, go everywhere. And bicycle.
It's very is it very scenic? Is it like nice stuff to look at?
Okay, so
like the architecture?
Visually to look at, I think the Netherlands was very nice.
Yeah?
Amsterdam and Rotterdam.
Yeah.
Visually, very nice. My favorite destination actually was the least selling show.
Which one?
Belgium. Berlin.
So I've heard
Berlin.
Oh, Berlin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Berlin was so good.
Yeah.
I love Berlin. I love Germany, brother.
Yeah. I've heard great things.
Brother.
I have a couple friends over there.
I don't think the world. Hey, people. I mean, if you get a chance to go Germany, go on. I don't think the people understand how, like, technologically advanced and economically advanced Germany is. How to get around. No traffic.
they've really like figured out
road without speed limit.
It's true. Yeah. They've been had the autobahn and everything and
Benz,
everything.
Beamer, Volkswagen. I walk around everybody. Guten Morgen. I tell everybody good morning and
yeah.
I got one place there named Yam.
Yam.
Yeah, Yam. It's like a Jamaican island vibe in Berlin named
Really?
Yam.
So it's like a little Jamaica in Germany.
Brother, it was such. They love drugs though. Hey, they're drugs in. What we know is they're drugs in.
Okay, for sure.
Amsterdam.
One must have fun. Yeah.
Amsterdam, no bicycle. When we say no bicycle, so Amsterdam is a bicycle place.
Mm-hmm.
You only ride bicycle. It's 1 hour drive, 15-minute bicycle ride.
Wow.
1 hour. Bicycle have more rights than drivers.
Just fully.
Yeah. All right. You see like how, you know them say, passenger always have the right of way?
Yeah.
Or the pedestrian always have the right?
Yeah.
Not in Amsterdam.
That's the cyclist.
No, yeah. Walk out in our side. Boom.
That's your fault.
Brother, I don't believe there was a term where, like, bike accident. Brother, me see bike accident. Brother, me know bike accident take place at least. And me walk 30 minutes.
Yeah.
To a Soho house from where I stay.
Yeah.
I'm a witness 12 bike accident.
So that's
I mean, I talk about like high speed boom. Like
man
fly off a bicycle and
wow. Just regular.
I go to red light district.
Oh, where they have them in the
brother, man them I sell woman like man them like hey, man them not get blamed for this.
Yeah, car.
But yeah, red light district, you see literally like woman I sell front right in the mirror. You just
in the and just pick one.
I just pick the one where you want to go in. That's
kind of crazy. That's insane still when you think about it.
It's crazy. It's a very, very chill city.
Yeah. Do you think there's a correlation?
I don't know. A bottle of water is more expensive in Amsterdam than beer.
What?
Yep. If you try buy a pint of beer,
yeah,
it's cheaper than a bottle of water.
So it's easier to be drunk in Amsterdam for like
they want you to be.
It's financially more fiscable.
They want you to be completely.
Jaja.
Amsterdam, enough restaurant don't even open till like 4 or 5 o'clock.
So they just
like even if it's at I got one Jamaican restaurant over there.
Yeah.
And them open 5 o'clock.
So does it go till late?
I don't even know late. I don't think it got really late either.
So it's like open 5 o'clock.
This is gonna sound unbelievable to you.
Yeah.
I got one Jamaican restaurant that only sell chicken. Jerk chicken. Only. No other meat. Unless you get a special day, maybe on a Sunday. We cook probably oxtail or something.
Okay. So, but them have rice and peas and all of that.
I just that alone you get though. Rice and peas and jerk chicken. There's nothing else.
So
there's nothing else on the menu. Only one special day, you get a special.
So here's what I think.
And the food bad too. Why am I there now? Remember, I need to shout them out. Can I go there?
Big them up. And here's what I think. And people may disagree. I think more restaurants should follow that. Metric.
No. So I am saying to you, because it's so smart.
I think more restaurants should follow that metric.
You know, I realize, man say, yo, enough restaurant fail because them have too much thing on the menu and too much thing are spoiled.
Absolutely.
Man say, yo, him just cook one thing.
You come there for rice and peas and
see you come on a Saturday or a Sunday, you get another thing.
Yeah.
But this is what we cook. I will not open all day either.
No.
Me I come 5 o'clock and by 9:30 I'm gone.
That's it. And that's all.
I'm going to go there and in the pack.
that is how things should be. And but you see, you're not for overthink it because there's not a bag of things on the menu. You don't have like decision paralysis as the customer. You get rice and peas, you get jerk chicken, you enjoy yourself, you go about your ways.
You jump on your bicycle, you ride off.
Into the sunset.
Brother, the man them all have Lamborghini bicycle. Or the Lamborghini of bicycles.
I was about to say, does Lamborghini make bicycles for real?
Some $5,000 bicycle.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Zing!
For sure.
Motor one.
Yeah, man. The spokes them look insane.
Brother. Trust me, man. Me see, for the month when I'm gone, I do my shows, me see some crazy thing, me experience some crazy thing.
Yeah.
Me used to have a bad connotation to the train, but I like the train.
In Europe?
Yeah. When me reach London, me like it less.
No, you don't know what's the issue with the train, you feel like, or that you used to have with it?
Ewa.
Yeah.
So, remember, I know, me kind of have a borderline personality this side.
Right.
When me care, all right, people, so Ewa. You see, if you don't see me in that public, enough time when you don't see me, I'm scared shitless.
Vulnerability.
Like, what if I do? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So, me get whole heap of that in London.
Yeah.
But in Europe, nobody know me.
Right.
So
you're
kind of
just out there.
Nah, man.
Yeah.
London, everybody.
Oh, Lord.
So it's like, oh, me can't take the train.
Okay.
As much.
I see what you're saying. It's like
So
the train becomes a whole ordeal.
Yeah, the train is no like a real thing. Like,
yeah.
All right, you need to wear a special darkers, and then we relax them and thing. Me, I feel,
You might have to, balaclava and ski mask up and shiesty up and thing.
But it was a good experience, Me used to talk about England, not hot. England is hot.
Like hot? Like
listen to me. England is burning. England is burning right now. Listen to me. England hotter than Yassa right now. But,
really?
But my ears say it only last year time.
Okay. I only imagine England as like a dreary, cloudy.
Yeah. That's the time.
Yeah. England to me is always a place. Well, on TV it always look like a place that it's about to rain and it doesn't.
But now I still me really enjoy myself, thanks to everybody who come out in Europe, thanks for the support. Me go there again another time.
Yeah.
Me wouldn't do summer again though, me go there another time, but not summer. And me soon start my US leg.
Yeah.
Me have started next month. Me have Baltimore, me have Jersey. Me have me have the Baltimore, me have the Jersey, me have the me have the Long Island, me have a couple shows.
Yeah.
I come up. So, check the graphic and see can see the shows them when me have a come up.
Sick.
Yeah, but in other news.
Only part things are going.
Bro.
Only part things happened since the last time we've been here.
A lot of stuff.
A whole lot of stuff.
I'm gonna say from now.
Yeah.
I knew Diddy was gonna beat that case. I've been hinting to it and saying to it off camera, but I knew he was gonna beat it.
Yeah. Okay. So him never fully beat it.
Technically he did.
But technically he did. Technically he did. I don't know. I think there was just too much.
Bro, that's not a RICO.
That's too much.
I'm not a liar. That's not a RICO.
It's too much other things that they were. I think it was too much other things trying to paint him like a bad guy and not showing that.
Outside of what him do.
Outside of like crimes.
Yeah, but this is why.
And there's not a lot of evidence of his crimes.
This is what threw me off.
There's crimes.
This is what threw me off. I've been watching drugs, mafia. Listen, I watch every documentary you can think of related to drugs and mafia and RICO.
Yes.
John Gotti and them man, they get RICO.
Yes.
Like Little Dirk. Criminal enterprise.
Yes.
You have to go up on a level to get RICO.
Yeah. Not Diddy's a huge figure.
No, you can be a huge figure, but a RICO is you have to do criminal acts in furtherance of an enterprise.
This is true.
So, Diddy not have a gang? What gang name?
Bad Boy. What do you mean?
No, Bad Boy is a record label with literal sign people and pay them and employees. And
yes.
A company that grows hundreds of millions of dollars over the years legally.
Yes, but they were also trying to prove that they were using this company also to do illegal activities.
Yeah, but how did not prove. But all right. How did the company benefit financially from these illegal activities?
I mean, you don't have to benefit to be doing illegal stuff.
No, I'm just saying, in furtherance. That's why RICO include racketeering, money laundering. I mean, those are the things where you get RICO charged for. Like RICO is...
You would have to say how would you define furtherance?
All right.
For the entertainment of the leader is that further in the enterprise?
Let me simplify your RICO. Say for instance, this is DL Entertainment.
Right.
And me are the leader of this.
Yes.
Then you come in and you work with me. And then you have another man who work with you. And that man they work with somebody else. But me make you do every single crime and me not do it.
Right.
Me not do it at all. And every proceeds from that come back to me.
Right.
Now, Diddy, Cassie, you have to show me he wasn't selling any drugs. He was buying it. So he's using drugs.
Yeah.
He wasn't found guilty of the Kid Cudi thing.
No, because there's,
First of all, he wasn't even charged for it.
Suspicion.
No, but think about it this way. You haven't charged me for it, but you're using it in your case to try to convict me for sex trafficking.
Yeah, they're trying to paint the picture that you're a bad guy. That's really what it is. They're trying to, we've all have these negative experiences.
All right, then. You can't charge him for beat Cassie, which is wrong, and that him should have get charged for. If it's anything he would have get charged for, is that. Because guess what? Him have a video admitting guilt.
But he also paid her for that.
Exactly. So in PR feed, and him have a video admitting guilt for that.
Yes.
You carry the sex workers or whatever it is. You carry them. Them do what them supposed to do.
Yeah.
Them go up there, them talk. Them tell the truth.
Yeah.
Cassie go up there, she talk, them tell the truth.
Yeah.
The other girl go up there, Jane Doe, talk, tell the truth. It's not a RICO. It's a FRICO.
It is it is a FRICO.
And I don't think a man should be charged for being a freak.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Limits.
I don't
limits.
Even
limits.
There is limits to freakdom.
There's limits.
All right.
Is what I'm saying.
There's limits. Everything is limits.
Yes.
You see, there's a lot of things that I wouldn't do or wouldn't take part in.
Yeah.
But you see, why a man I take part in the confines of theme personal space with theme personal partner, or even if anybody else.
There's a term I've heard in LA called "Don't yuck my yum."
Never heard that one before.
Don't yuck my yum. So don't shame the thing that I like.
I am at an age now where, that him like mad.
That's life,
And if me I have friend,
that's life.
And if me I have friend, I roast the shit out of you.
Yeah, and that's just.
But if me I have a friend, I don't care. Go and do what I do. But but in his case,
so that's why I'm saying the issue with that is they did a lot of character defamation, and not a lot of criminal evidence. He actually was doing this or this or this or this. It's like there's no evidence on none of that.
You know what?
So that's
that is true. You know what crazy?
Well,
normally when you watch court cases and the defense normally would have put up more of a fight. When me say that, I mean say for instance, how a man would have got jail or a man get locked up, and then they would have a character witness come in, he's done this for the city and this is his charitable work that he.
Yeah.
At no point in time in the whole case The lawyers never even have to think. Yo, when me tell them, say, Diddy do this, Diddy do that, Diddy do that, Diddy receive key to the city, Diddy do, like, none of that now come up. The defense didn't even bring that up. You know how weak of a case you have to be if you didn't even fight it?
You know what I think it is too? Do you think that there's a potential that there's a lot of like quiet blackmail that's available? Because, you know, there's a lot of tapes. There's a lot of tapes that were taken and not shown.
All right. For instance, remember when them they catch him?
Yeah.
And them say them find one bag of gun?
Whole heap of gun, whole heap of baby oil, that all of that. You see me?
One time when it is a chemical like baby oil, no,
we don't know. So this is what I'm saying. Because if it was the chemical in the baby oil, no, we could have really talked about.
All right, no, y'all go too far.
You know what I mean? No, this is a RICO case for real. You know what I mean? Are you like packaging?
I don't think they had a strong enough case.
No.
And with the evidence with them give,
I think it was a defamation situation still.
I think that in all truth and fairness, if I did other things me hear about, me would have been like, yeah, him get way. In this situation, I think it wasn't a RICO. I just don't think it was a RICO. And I just never think him would have get charged for a RICO. I just feel like RICO too severe, brother. Me watch every kind of show when man get charged with RICO.
I don't know, bro. So here's all right. My feeling, right? My feeling is that they went in because they knew something, and this is my tinfoil hat. So this is all nothing. Right? I'm just making this clear. This is all nothing. This is my tinfoil hat conspiracy, right? They go in because they have a suspicion of something. And they find evidence of something else entirely, but they still have to go through the procedures of, suing and doing the whole court case and everything, because we already started the process.
Yeah.
But this is something else entirely, and it could potentially implicate
everybody.
A lot of people. So just lose. Just lose the case and we just move on. You
could just make him pay some money, put him on.
Yeah, because this is something else entirely that we potentially thought it was. That's my tinfoil conspiracy.
That is
He's
why
a madman.
This is why America's so great, you know.
Yeah.
You will never not be entertained.
Everything is there's so much going on at any given moment.
You will never not be entertained.
Brother. You know, say, my youth there. Off the back.
Dog blow off him, man.
Dog blow off him hand. Condolences, well, not well, get well soon. Or what do you?
You know what crazy with that? You know, when me see the picture.
Yeah. That picture was crazy.
I just scroll past it. You know why? Because, all right, if you don't say you can't run serious joke.
Yeah.
Me can't laugh off a man who lose a limb.
Bro, it's so crazy. It's so insane.
What, did he hold it in his hand?
I don't know.
Did he light it and try let it pop in his hand? Or?
I don't know, because the picture I seen was so graphic. It was like his
whole hand.
Hand practically missing. Like he's missing a couple fingers, I believe.
That's crazy.
You know? Which is a very, very, it has to be an insanely traumatic experience.
For anybody.
You know? I hope there's not like any like phantom limb. You know, you hear about phantom limb thing there?
Yeah, there probably will be.
Yeah.
There probably will be. There's not really, him can't really do much about it. But,
no, it is what it is.
It probably will be. Crazy. Now me say there is the different concerts are going on, Drake back on top.
Drake back on top. Okay. To be fair, what did I miss is a slapper. All right. What did I miss is What did I miss is also, it's a classic Drake slapper. That's the thing.
Let's go.
But that's the.
I just want everybody comments.
It's a classic Drake slapper.
Comments. I just want please acknowledge that I have been a Drake stan.
Yeah, I mean,
look,
that was a Drake terrible.
Look, no, undermine Drake.
Yeah.
All this fear. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes there is in war, there is no rules to war, and some people objective is just to win.
Yeah.
As a Drake fan, he lost.
Yes. Fair.
And we've said it multiple times.
Yes.
That don't make Kendrick better. Drake is the number one. I'm not care what nobody say.
What did I miss?
Brother. Let's go. And you know what craziest thing too? All right. Imagine me and there saw par every day. Mm-hmm. Every day me and there saw par.
Yeah.
And me and somebody have something.
Of war. Mm-hmm.
And then me see you and them apart.
Yeah.
What me supposed to feel?
Terrible.
Go suck your mother.
Straight.
You
love me. You like me.
Because I feel like people turn them back.
That's true.
On the dog.
That's true.
Like,
I mean, it was crazy allegations too. It's a wild allegation.
Before the allegations,
but that's
push the dog in a one like.
But that's the issue with what I call it now.
I am so afraid of certain level of fame and stardom because you're here in a dark.
Yeah.
You're here.
And it's like, all right. You ever watch you're not a big anime person.
Now you come back with this again.
You've never watched this. But there's an anime called Afro Samurai, which the comment section going to know about this anime. In Afro Samurai, the concept is that there is number one and number two. Right? Number one is top dog, and only number two can challenge number one. Mm-hmm. Anybody can challenge number two. Mm-hmm. Right? So when you're number one, you know what I mean? Everybody go, when number two challenges you and pushes you in a corner like that, because that allegation is crazy, you know what I mean? And then people start to distance themselves in society.
Bro,
you know?
Brother,
and use the internet against him.
Imagine this. All right, put it this way. The allegation you say is crazy, right?
Yeah, the allegation is crazy.
All right.
So
do you think that it's the allegation? I think it was just a good beat. It was a good beat, some good rapping, and a good beat. Yeah. The song was a good song.
Yeah.
Is not, brother. Him never did have to say them words there. Him could have rapped some other words.
Yeah.
Him could have rapped some other this words span the same beat there.
I feel like,
and it would have just as big. Wap, 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 wap. Him could have do the same thing.
I never feel like. I feel like
him could have said certified lover boy, certified erectile, dysfunction, something.
I don't feel like it would have probably had the same.
Hit the same dog.
I think the fact that it's the culmination of this beef situation. How I see it, I think Kendrick just kind of planned this whole situation like, okay, I'm going to do this.
And Drake walking at the trap.
And Drake walking at the trap. I'm going to do this, I'm going to diss him.
Yeah, but Drake smart. Me drink my soup when it's cold.
I mean,
cause at the end of the day, Spotify did a purge of their following, of their bots, of listeners. Mm-hmm. Kendrick Lamar listeners dropped from 120 to 68 million.
Okay.
Drake is still on top.
I mean, Drake still has.
I would say Kendrick Lamar is a better rapper.
Yeah.
Drake is a better artist.
Okay. Depends on what you consider artist.
And it depends on what you consider rap too.
That's what I'm about to say.
Because me now sit down and listen to Kendrick.
I mean, but it depends on what your interest is in listening to.
1 and 2 times we will listen. Like Luther.
Yeah, and bro,
Kendrick.
and old Kendrick is also fire.
Yeah,
Section 80.
Not all the time.
You know, Section 80. You know, it depends on your
It depends on my style of music. But
same way I feel about Rod Wave. You know what I mean?
We're not gonna do this.
Same way. It's literally the same thing.
Yeah, dog. I want to do this to me right now.
It's literally the same thing. It depends on your listening preferences. It's a different kind of pain and observation.
Drake has way more range.
Yes, absolutely.
Way more
absolutely.
Range.
I don't think anybody. I think that's what makes him a more successful artist.
Say it again.
I think that's what makes him a more successful artist because he has more range. Remember, you know, at the end of the day, it's commerce we're dealing with. You know, that's what you're trying to put out. Who
generates the most money?
Exactly,
and appeal to everybody.
If you're talking as an artist, going niche into the craft and trying to figure out the inner workings of the craft and trying to be multi-layered and complex, I think Kendrick wins there. But he doesn't have the range of a Drake. I don't see Kendrick making a dancehall tune.
So don't you think, as an artist, Drake having the ability to conquer the minor intricacies of pop, rap, R&B, singing, accents, you don't think that way more commendable?
It's a different level of impressive. They're both impressive.
No, it's a higher level of impressive because if you're focusing on one thing, you have to master that. How do you master everything?
I wouldn't say Drake mastered dancehall, bro. He's just a popular artist that dips his toe in different crafts and brings his.
It works though.
It works because you have hundreds of millions of listeners.
No, because he's a good artist.
Okay. Let's not act
like...
Stop
this. Stop. Act like Drake is not...
Stop. You throw a lot of things at the wall and you see what sticks. That's different from diving into what is you and what makes you.
So what if what makes Drake everything? What will I see?
His experiences of the world versus the introspection of a Kendrick. They're different artists of different styles.
That's what I'm saying. I think Drake could have pivoted into that one style. And
he could have, but he didn't. So he's more of a jack of all trades.
No, you can't.
He's a good jack of all trades, but he's a jack of all trades. There's nothing wrong with that.
You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of, and it all right.
Yeah.
Meek Mill and Drake.
Right.
Let me tell you something. When Drake dropped the first diss song, and brother, me there, me yard, me I say, ooh, Meek Mill is going to wipe the floor with this man. Because me remember Meek Mill making ooh kill him. Nowadays, everybody want to talk like they got something to say, brother. And Drake killing me do back to back and straight.
Is that a world tour or your girl tour?
No, remember I know. No super lyrical. No. What you remember about back to back? The beat.
The beat. It was
producer important to them beef and that.
You know what hurt Meek Mill in that beef? Being pressured to respond. And because he didn't respond quick enough, it's like it kind of lost the impact.
He responded with shit.
He responded later with shit.
My unpopular opinion.
Yeah.
So this is my unpopular opinion.
Kendrick didn't. That's why Kendrick won.
There are not 10 rappers right now that can rap better than Meek Mill. They're not.
Ever?
No, I'm not gonna say ever.
Okay.
No,
right now?
Nowadays artists, there are not 10.
Okay. I would say 10. I can rap better. Okay, that kind of pushing it still. I think there's a couple though. I mean,
Me not talk about just rapping up. Me not talk about, all right, I'm not talking about melody. No, me talk
Meek
about...
Mill is also a different... I mean, bro, JID is out there.
Not better than Meek Mill.
You don't think so?
No.
What them name? What my youth them name?
And if we move it to the course, and if we say course...
No. What them name?
Me, no, and this is just me.
Yeah.
No man in New York, Philly, the whole side over there, so. A Jay-Z alone me would have said can rap better than Meek Mill. The whole over there, so.
Bro, I don't know. There's Beanie Siegel.
Biggie dead.
There's Beanie Siegel.
Not enough material. Not enough.
True.
Not enough body of work. Brother, the most memorable line for Beanie Siegel, you know, is not him line. I can feel it. All right, that's a woman. That's the most memorable, you know, of Beanie Siegel is somebody else's voice.
I can hear it. It's a sample, yeah.
Exactly. Once you try to remember an artist and the first thing that come to your head is somebody else's voice, theme song, don't come put him in a note.
Fair. Jay-Z.
And then that's where it stops.
Jay-Z.
We want to say Nas?
Yeah, of course. Yeah. Yes, absolutely. Well, Guru did. See, Meek Mill is a different kind of rapper too. That's the issue. He a rapper, you know? He a rapper.
Like, freeze, yo, me feel
Cassidy.
like...
Cassidy's, I feel like Cass up there, dog.
Brother, you see if you put a bag of... Brother.
Papoose?
No!
Papoose, dog!
That man, bro.
No.
Papoose have other things to deal with right now.
Papoose have other things to worry about. Fair. But as a rapper, dog...
We're not going to do this.
You too young for understand who Papoose is.
I know Papoose. We're talking about Meek Mill here.
No. You're too young to know Papoose, dog. You know Papoose as, you know, I
really believe.
You know alphabetical slaughter Papoose?
Brother, I really just believe that Meek Mill is undervalued.
Meek Mill is undervalued.
Like, and yes. I think is little bit after. One of the reasons why I respect Meek Mill so much is because you see Meek Mill full transition, you know. From when him have the hair and him look hungry on the road and him a ride the bicycle and Meek Mill is supposed to stay in the pocket of like the Little Durk them and
so here's
Chief Keef. That was what Meek Mill supposed to stay in and him come out of that completely.
I wouldn't say Meek Mill was a Chief Keef. I would say Meek Mill
was a tyrant on the road, a ride wheelie. 10-year probation.
Let me tell you the lane Meek Mill was in. Meek Mill is the last of his lane, to be fair. It was Meek Mill. Wale was like the soft Meek Mill, right? Wale is like the girl, like the girl that Meek Mill, right?
Let's not forget that we were once looking at Meek Mill as like the next Jay-Z.
Oh, for sure.
The way how Meek Mill was programming at the brunch them with the Richard and the music when he started singing.
And he was he was a very like trenches to, you know, learning the life.
The man said, I bought the Richard for $0.25. Then I sold it for $0.05.
I feel like there's a lot of undervalued like rappers though.
Hold on, let me hit the blunt.
I feel like there's a lot of rappers that had to dumb down.
I might spend $1 million. Mm-hmm. And that shit tickle.
You know who I feel undervalued? Even though he had a great run? Rick Ross.
I think he's valued exactly where he should be.
You know who I think is undervalued? 2 Chainz.
Exactly where he should be.
I think 2 Chainz is one of the most underrated rappers ever.
That's the beauty with music and preferences. You realize that?
Yeah, I think 2 Chainz is like, I think it's underestimated how lyrical 2 Chainz is because he reserves. I'm old too, like so him just move like him not for the nothing crazy. You know what I mean?
Brother, the best 2 Chainz song me ever listen to, I want a song named Good Drink.
Good Drink is a dope
Good
song.
Drink. Good. Big nuts.
Good Drink.
Good drugs.
Yeah.
I put the 4 on the rocks. Hey. Drop top.
Hey.
No hot box.
Used
to treat my mattress like an ATM.
That's more of a, I think it's more of Amigos.
It's Amigos song.
Yeah. But, you know, like, there's a lot of undervalued rappers, I think.
We not the same, my nigga. We from the North Division.
You know?
MT
Bro,
Brian,
Rick
yeah, we
Ross,
bought you like it's an auction, nigga.
dog, I got the keys to the crib.
I'm giving you a whole weight. Like
You
she
couldn't
raffle,
find
nigga.
me if you had the keys to the crib.
Put
This
Molly
nigga's
on in her
cheese ain't
drink.
real.
Put Molly on in her drink. She ain't even know it. I took her home and enjoyed that. She ain't even know it.
Hey. That's who signed your artist that you're talking about, by the way.
That's why I think
he
is
signed
weird.
Meek.
I think that I don't know the intricacies of that deal.
It was a different time at that time too. That line was perfectly fine.
It was not. It was never. No, at that time it wasn't.
Yes.
At that time it wasn't. He lost everything.
He lost everything. Yes. He lost everything. Maybe months after.
At that time, the Reebok deal gone.
This was months after though. The song was
Wait,
bumping
3 months?
Yeah,
3 months?
Yeah, like 3 months. Like 3 months after. Club song?
3 months. That's fairly quick.
Yeah, that's fairly quick.
You
It's 3
look,
months.
brother.
You're right.
Put Molly out in her drink. She didn't even know it. I took her home and enjoyed that.
But that's everybody's lyrics. Bro, do you remember the time we was in?
Who said that?
What do you mean, who said that?
Who have you ever said, let me drug this girl, take her home and enjoy her?
Bro, do y'all listen to the music that y'all listening to?
I've never heard that level of things.
Bro, listen to any Future song in 2016. Listen to anything on Dirty Sprite.
No, Future said him and her do it.
Yeah, true.
Him and her do it.
True.
That's what he said.
Rick Ross did.
Rick Ross said Gear. And she never even know.
know.
Man said Gear and she never even know. That's crazy.
Dog.
But anyway, listen. I rate Rick Ross more theme plays.
Yeah.
You know?
I think Rick Ross was like the pioneer of that like luxury rap vibe.
Like
Rich.
boss type.
Rich rap. You know?
Yeah, I think.
Like mansions and marble floor and
yeah, I think him be
fur
definitely.
coat
Here
and
I am.
yeah.
I got so she give me my lady, she give me my love.
Yo, Justice League. I knew when I heard a Rick Ross song and I heard that Justice League tag, I was gonna have a good time, man. Justice League. Bro, what? What?
Reason on the freeway, catch me in my payday.
And I ride with me in the worries listening to it, Ashton Martin.
You see how long Drake they about? Drake said 23 and going through a midlife crisis.
Would have came back for you.
I just needed time.
Huh? To do. Yo, prolific enough. Caught in the life.
That's what I said. Rick Ross have some of them Sunday. Mm-hmm. Definitely. The Here I Am with the dad did basically like just drop in Nelly if you come kill it and then Nelly just dip again.
Yeah. Nelly
is one of them artists that still know.
Yeah, Nelly's one of them man. I feel like Nelly's goal was always just to be like, yo.
Me I go just rich off of one album.
Yes.
Country
and
Grabber.
They are pop artists.
That was a diamond song, you know.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You know, Nelly is like a gangster. Like
yeah.
Man said he was so upset when him hear. Man said never hear the clean version to the song when him release until long after. You know, down, baby, up, screw the range. Brother, if you ever, it wasn't supposed to be down.
Babe.
It wasn't supposed to be that. I them fix that. You know, I know that play my radio.
Street sleeper, babe. Street cock ready to let it go. It's like,
a gun.
Yeah, it's a very gunny song.
It's a very man I sing about straight gun. See that gone back with Ashanti, you know.
Yeah, after Forever.
Fat up a belly again and thing. Them deserve them.
Yeah.
Them.
I feel like
them got together.
I feel like that's.
I shouldn't have met the song, but I was thinking about her, thinking about me.
What about us? When it's gonna be?
Nelly.
He was doing songs with
Nelly just pop up, sing a song, dip.
Yo, him did the song with thing there. With Tim McGraw. Or the song with Tim McGraw go again. Oh Lord, this gonna drive me crazy. Him have a bad song with Tim McGraw, dog. Country song.
A country song?
Dog, that song bad like yours, bro. Oh, it's gonna drive me crazy tonight. The comments know this song.
Comments, which song him attack?
Tim McGraw and Nelly. Oh Lord. What is this song, Jaja? Over and over.
Oh,
Jesus.
It's all in my head.
Jesus.
I never even remember that.
Over and over again. I keep saying over and over again. And I can't think it.
Brother, the sickest Nelly verse me ever hear still our remix.
Which
The
one?
Rocks Are Rocks.
Really?
And the man said, they call me country grammar, my brother out the slammer. I'm Clipse and color painted, you can call it Alabama. I'm not from Alabama, but check out how I roll time. Yeah, I rock the same shit, but check out how I roll. Y'all ain't need no stars, y'all ain't in it for the cars. The sky is your limit, man. Am I somewhere by Mars? Oh my God. Yo, no man, him the killer verses still. Him the definitely.
Nelly was one of them one, you know who had a crazy run to at the time? Dog, Ludacris.
Fast rapping.
Ludacris had like, it wasn't necessarily the fast rapping. Ludacris had bars, dog.
Yeah, as in him did, super lyrical.
Yeah, it was
I don't
very...
think, you see the thing is, you are more of a lyrical like listener.
Yeah.
Me not care for lyrics, you know. Brother.
But that's why I say. So that is why I say somebody like a Drake would be more appealing.
No, but
because he's surface level on all the surfaces.
No, but Drake is very lyrical.
Drake can be lyrical, but you don't have to be. You just have to be enough to be relevant in everything else. Drake is okay.
You ever listen to You With Me?
Drake, You With Me?
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna think so.
The DMX sample. Don't you want your shoe? What these bitches want from a nigga? On some DMX shit. You know?
Oh no, I'm never heard that one there.
I got some people that I need responsibilities. A lot of niggas cut the check and who's can take this for? Brother.
Yeah, what is this all singy? That's not
no lyric, brother. Listen to all 9. Ooh, die. Yeah. You know, him have the 9. Brother, Drake is super lyrical.
Yes.
Very lyrical.
Yes. But
in terms of for put it in a way where like me can't relate to Drake though.
So okay. That is what I think it is.
I don't know that life.
So I think Drake is able to branch out into different things
even
better.
Though he didn't have the same
even though he doesn't have the same background, and him know enough as a spectator to be relatable
to people,
to more people.
So,
while Kendrick is more like, yo, I'm dealing with this in my life and the society, and you know what I mean? I feel like Kendrick is more of a narrow picture. They're still artists, you see what I'm saying? Like they're still both very good artists, but I think one is just a more up close picture and one is a more zoomed out picture.
Yeah, like for me, like why me like relate to like Rod Wave or Meek Mill, are two trauma-based rappers.
Yeah.
A two man where like when you hear them sing about the thing, they've done it.
For
and
sure.
Like you know, they have done it.
Yeah.
And I think there is something to say about when somebody can, like when you listen to a rapper and you hear a rapper break down, you can't know the rapper them were like just a rap, you know.
So I that is what I appreciate. That is what I appreciate. People that say certain things and it's like, oh no, this person
has done everything.
You're serious. You're you've done that.
Like you've done that. The way how you said that, you've done that. Because you're saying stuff that if you've never done it or been around it, there's no way you know that like that.
Yeah, like I should run the Matic Pan single. You're right.
Brother.
The Matic on single does.
Brother, I have listened to there's a rapper I'm listening to over here. And the dog I sing. And when me hear the song, I was wondering like, wow. The police, if they ever listen to this, they're going to start an investigation immediately. No, this is too accurate. Investigate this man immediately.
So
And I think I can say this because I'm a fan of this artist.
Yeah.
And it's out there.
Yeah.
Him name ESTG.
Okay.
Bro.
ESTG.
Man of a song.
EST with GEE, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Brother.
Yeah.
The man of a song with Future named Chickens. His verse, bro. You see, bro, his verse, the man completely detailed
The whole
everything.
The whole runnings.
Man start tell you how to mix it. Man say, like he must say something like, yo, cover it up to keep the smell. Yeah, I'm like Pop, but I ain't dying or going to jail. Used to serve lows with my pops. He had the spot, I had the meal. How much, man say, how much more I gotta buy to get the price to 25? Brother, let me tell you something.
So all right.
You can't so exact. If you never do that before, you can't so exact.
The how much? Crazy.
So the dog said, how much more I gotta buy to get the price to 25? I'm like, okay. All right then, cause clearly.
Dog, this is a full-on negotiation.
Brother, when listen to the man said keep the smell. Man said tight to keep the smell. I said, wow. Even another one, a dog named 42 Dog.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Yeah. I've heard of 42 Dog.
Brother, the man of a song named Dog Food. Man said, young getting 50s, we want all blues. I mean, yeah, I'm a hooper, baby. Yeah, I dropped out of school. I was too connected. Man say, you see these white buffs? No, these white lows. We send something through the air, but it ain't iPhones.
There.
Yeah.
All right, so you know who I used to feel like that about and still do? Dog. Clipse. Pusha T was always like, dog.
Them describe the drugs
Brother,
too.
what are you doing?
I think it's a Detroit thing.
Yeah, no man.
Because 42 Doug is from Detroit too, you know.
No man, Pusha them from Clipse is from Virginia.
Oh, them brave.
Yeah.
That's a very serious state to try that.
Yeah.
That's a Commonwealth state.
That's extra gangster. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you get caught there, you're going to prison forever.
And they've been rapping about it at the finest level.
Tell me what this mean. All you niggas pussies, 6,000 for the black cherry gelatos, this ain't cookies. What? What do you mean?
Bro, what?
Why?
Why are you doing this? Why
is this on the internet?
Why did you? Oh no! So who voiced this? Who recorded
who,
it? The engineer.
Who recorded this?
The engineer said, "Yeah, this cool." That's crazy, dog. That's crazy. That's literally crazy.
Before I go broke like Jack, fuck with that dog like Vic. What do you think it mean?
So you know what's so funny to me?
That's a double entendre line.
Yeah.
You know?
What's so funny to me is that lines like those are they're so layered that sometimes it's not till like later.
Till
way later that you're like, yo, what that this brother that talk about?
I've watched enough Underworld, Cocaine Inc., Drugs Inc. to know that dog.
Oh yeah, man.
Means fentanyl. Man, so before him go broke like Jack, him sell the dog like Vic.
Who said Jack broke? Poor Jack.
Jack just there by himself
catching strays, dog. Jack always catching strays. Big up young Jack.
Brother, the man them describe what them I do like me that sit down and I be like, all right then.
Bro, them have a the Clipse them have a can I find the
Clipse
the lyrics for that?
Them new album is sick.
Absolutely.
Who do you think is the better rapper though?
I've always thought Malice was the better rapper.
He's the better rapper to me.
I think Pusha is just more swaggy. Like, I think Pusha have like...
Yeah, but I think Malice...
But as a rapper, I feel like Malice is a better, like, rapper.
Like,
brother, lyrics and,
brother, you know. When the man walk in and say, "Penne a la vodka." Say,
yeah, dog. What?
Papas.
Like,
you are no...
I feel like Malice will rap to a level that, like...
You make you really use your brain.
Yeah, like, he's rapping. Pusha is going to give you, like... I feel like Pusha rap more.
Pusha seek the beefs though.
Yeah, got him named Pusha. Pusha badness.
Pusha loves beef. I think Pusha really loves beefs.
I think Malice is just such a, you know what it is? I think Pusha love the badness and Malice will back the foolishness.
I really believe that Malice is the bad one.
Malice is the bad one.
I really believe that.
Malice is. I think that's why Malice stepped away.
I feel like that's how brothers. I think that is like the natural how brothers are.
Yeah.
It was so I just can see Malice.
Yeah.
And look, Malice has done
absolutely
probably everything that Pusha said.
Absolutely. Probably. And any kind of badness where forward, Pusha is probably going to like receive it, and Malice is going to deal with it.
Bro,
a name like Malice is also crazy, dog. What?
Bro, I was watching a conversation with them, and the man them say, "Yo, Kanye West asks Malice." Kanye West go to Malice and I be like, "Yo, you know, can we ask your brother to leave? You know, you can say, but we want your brother to leave." Malice said, "Look, pa Kanye West." I said, "Okay. So I'm going to go over there and I'm going to tell him."
I'm going to tell him, hey.
What you said.
They want us to leave. They want you to leave.
Malice said, I'm going to go over there and say, I'm going to tell him that you said this. Now I'm preparing you for how he's going to react to it. But he's not leaving. Because if he's leaving, I'm leaving.
Immediately. Brother, I see them. How about you name Virginia? Right?
You know the album?
No, this is old clip.
Have you listened to the album before?
Not fully.
Me only listen to the two songs them so far.
Which one?
The two one when they make music video for. So the one about Penny a la vodka.
Yeah, that's is that Whips and Chains? Whips and Chains name?
The one that say ballerinas. Rich Saint.
Yeah. Bad.
Messing the doors old.
Bro, them have a song named Virginia. This is off of the first album, I believe, right? I'm from Virginia, where ain't shit to do but cook. Pack it up, sell it, triple price, fuck the books. Where we re-up, relocate, and we off them rooks. When we pull up, ain't shit to do but look. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. When you hear man sing like that, you know exactly. like listening to old Jay-Z, I was like, oh, this man was a real drug dealer. Was not, we're not pretending that this was.
Jay-Z, I don't think people understand the level of which Jay-Z was rapping at. Jay-Z was prolific at the time, bro. Like, you'd have to go back and look at old Jay-Z now for really dissect what was going on.
Listening to Jay-Z recently, I realized that Jay-Z was not a low-level drug dealer.
No. And
Jay-Z was like a kingpin. Jay-Z was not a, let me go buy one key.
No.
Jay-Z was not that.
No.
Because in aspirations, seeing what he's done with the empire in music, it's so obvious that he had to have had something that stress him.
There's a song on Rock La Familia called 1-900 Hustler. Listen that tune there. That's like a trapper advice song. That like
he must say, keep your liar money.
It's golden advice. Them time that album was like everybody on Rock La Familia had a verse on all the songs. So it was Beanie Siegel, Memphis Bleak, I think A Million was on there, and Jay, right? But it was Jay's album presenting everybody. Brother, Jay have a vibe of, yes, we're do illegal things, but he's not romanticizing it at all. It's very like, this is what we're doing. This is by the books. Yo, you get the brick, you sell them 20s. With our business, how much you want to do or whatever. This is what's happening. It's not a, yo, we in gold chains, and it's never that. It's very by the books, strictly, yeah, we're saving this money to do this. We flip it up because I want to buy the thing. And
which is why I think I respect Jay. I rate Jay-Z a lot based off of where him come from.
Yeah. Jay-Z is my favorite rapper.
How he managed to come out a favorite.
Jay-Z is my personal favorite rapper.
Musically, I love on a business level.
Yeah.
I put him number one.
Yeah.
How he managing business, how he move, him boss. I don't listen to him music enough.
Yeah.
If you can put him in that number one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when I was forwarding, it was you were either a Nas or a Jay-Z fan. Which, it's crazy options. But
I think 50 Cent was really good too.
50 Cent was really good. 50 Cent is like,
I think 50 Cent just stopped rapping very quick. I think
I don't think 50 Cent had to do much more. And I think he realized that there was more
50 Cent became a mogul very fast.
Yeah.
He became like a legend, quick. 50 Cent released the album, the 2 movie. By 2008, 50 Cent is a mogul.
Yeah, absolutely.
It took him 2002 to 2008.
Yeah.
Him never did have to release another song.
No. I mean, he already had, I think people underestimate the lyrical prowess of 50 Cent also.
Oh no, me not underestimate it.
Bro, 50 Cent is a writer, dog.
When you listen to his music, you know he's done everything
that him say, but he's also an excellent songwriter, of the highest degree. He's a great songwriter. A lot of people don't know that some of them artists are write other songs for other people.
Yeah, 50 Cent na write WINNIPEG half of the Game album.
Brother.
What is that?
Whole heap of songs where you probably wouldn't even think same right too. Same thing for Future. Future is a prolific songwriter.
Future right, whole heap. The Dream. Neo.
Bro, them man was controlling all of radio at one point. You know what I mean? Neptunes was literally 70% of radio one time.
Did you know that because Neo mentioned that he wrote To the Left, Beyonce doesn't perform it? You will never go to a Beyonce concert and say she performed To the Left.
That's very petty.
You will never.
That's extremely petty. That's extremely petty. It's a huge record, though.
But she'll never perform it. A Future, right? Drunk in Love too,
Yeah. Yeah.
There's actually now a little beef. You know that there's a country beef with the country artists. They must say, hey,
with Beyonce
is not country.
Kinda agree.
Yeah, but she's from Texas, though.
Yeah, but there's real Texas artists, dog. let's come on. Let's be for real. And the Beehive going to kill me, right? But let's be for real. There's real Texas artists, dog.
There's real country
artists from Texas that has been doing country music.
For years.
I mean, and I guess there's some kind of symbiotic energy that can be grown from that. Other artists can, the rising tide raises all the ships or whatever the saying is.
Everything.
Yeah, so maybe that's a thing that could happen there. Maybe more country music could be highlighted because of Beyonce and not overshadowed because of Beyonce, potentially. I don't know. But there's been country artists. There's been country artists. Would you say Beyonce is a country artist?
I wouldn't say she's a country artist.
I think Beyonce fans just are Beyonce fans.
Yeah, like me. Nobody can. Chris Brown, number one. Number one.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Like all around artists.
No matter where you put it, which word, Chris Brown the number one. Everybody else come after Chris Brown. And you know when people is going to acknowledge that truth?
Right.
When he dies. You are going to
Are you saying
he's going to get the most flowers? You are going it is going to be like it's Michael Jackson just.
Are you saying that Chris Brown is the king of pop and entertainment for this generation?
I don't think nobody would even like contest that statement.
I mean,
Chris
comments.
Brown,
Yeah,
comments.
Yeah.
Chris Brown have the perfect story for that king of pop for this generation.
That's true.
Everybody, brother, this is why I know.
Yeah.
If you're not doing anything, you don't have a story. If you don't have a story, you're not important. Okay? You need the start, you need the highs, you need the lows, you need the ups, you need the downs. You need the lock up, the come out, the falls. Like Chris Brown have all of that. From him 15.
True.
Now him 35.
I say yo.
Chris Brown remember I said Chris Brown is supposed to done, you know, like.
That's true. That's true. Very true. Very true. But bro, there's a lot of there is a lot of super exceptional artists also though.
Not to the realm of him.
When you say realm, what do you mean?
There is no artist outside of Chris Brown that can rap, sing, dance, hop, skip, jump. None. Drake, I'm an artist. Yes, you can rap better. You can sing better.
Is dancing that important?
It's very important. Because guess what?
What?
Tell such man put on a show and tell Chris Brown put on a show.
Yeah.
And see how many people turn up. Brother, it's called entertainment for a reason, you know. Bro, have you ever been to a Chris Brown concert?
No.
There's a reason why Chris Brown and Beyonce is separated from everybody else. Because if you realize where concert is concerned, after Chris Brown and Beyonce, everybody else can do what they do.
Yeah.
It's Chris Brown, Beyonce, Travis Scott.
I mean, Bad Bunny.
No. Chris Brown, Beyonce, Travis Scott.
Bro, I think you're sleeping on Bad Bunny.
No,
still,
but remember I said him is
still
a
different
pattern, but we're talking about that lane there.
Yeah.
Chris Brown, Beyonce, Travis Scott.
So about
as American. In a freedom realm, Chris Brown, Beyonce, Travis. I can tell you the best performers them to me. Best African performer, Burna Boy. Burna Boy is the best African performer ever. To me.
Yeah.
In America, if you ever go to a Travis Scott concert, brother, it's not normal. Travis Scott is nothing normal. Is nothing. The energy that is at a Travis Scott concert is infectious. You don't know what, brother. Fing.
Yeah, for sure.
Fing. I say, yo, well, give me the drugs. Give me the drugs.
When you start hearing them the organs, man.
Brother.
Straight up.
Brother, so the man say, straight from Mexico, call it Cortana.
Blood clot.
Them she smoke my dope. Swear to God, we go Rambo. I couldn't believe. Everybody was looking around on each other.
Yeah.
Like, you know the song? Everybody knew the song. But nobody was expecting him to play that.
Do this.
Brother, so the man dropped the step into my time machine. Yup. I said, yo. Oh no, this nigga got hits for days.
He does. He does. And
days.
He's very locked in, I feel like, with theme audience too.
No,
him know exactly what.
That's why I'm lucky.
Him lane is.
That's why I'm lucky in with my lane, with my people. You know, there's a reason when you have like straight up. When you have people when know the person and respect the person, they will come to see you because at whatever entertainment you give them, whatever connection you leave with them. Because
that is true.
When Chris Brown, brother, when you there one Chris Brown show, dog, Chris Brown carry you through about 70 million emotion.
Chris Brown, okay, as somebody who's never been to a Chris Brown concert, Chris Brown shows look like a R&B version of those mega churches.
Like everybody that worship him?
Yeah, but also like him a come down upon ropes and him is suspended in the air and him over the crowd. And every time I see that, I'm like, yo, what is happening? What is even going on?
This is what I've realized, which is why I am taking such a big change.
Yeah.
In my appearance, things that I plan to do, planning, execution. A lot goes in to shows more than just turning up.
Straight up.
So I like visit concerts.
Yeah.
So him go and him sing a song, but what else did happen? Shows should be events.
Yeah.
Yes, I am going to see Chris Brown.
Yes.
I think going to see Chris Brown is a thing. It's not even we just want to see him perform. It's a thing. It's like going to watch the NBA.
Yeah.
That is when you crack the code for understand people.
Yeah.
What experiences are they getting? Them can go and them can buy a popcorn and them can talk outside and them can take picture and them can walk around and them can meet them friend and post this and post that. And that is when you grab everybody attention.
Yeah.
And then you perform. And then you leave them with something sentimental, special. So when you watch them great people, when you go on Beyonce concert and you see how she go on and she put her daughter up on the stage and then her daughter talk and her daughter song. When you go on Usher concert, when you hear about Usher concert, do you think about the music?
No, not really.
All you think about is the cherry when him feed him and cherry.
Yeah, that's all I think about.
All right. And guess what? There are people in that crowd that is only there for that.
That them specifically there because...
No, wait a minute. They're only there for that.
Yeah.
Because he's made something that people are only going for that.
For specifically where they're waiting on the cherry seed.
Exactly. I have the story for why me cut my head, you know.
Yeah.
And I have a piece of blood clot, like about 10-15 minutes why me cut my head, you know. And I promise you this.
Yeah.
Everybody where I watch this right now.
Yeah.
Can't stop look for me balling. The whole time.
Absolutely.
Think about how winner talk about, brother, we scratch the surface.
Yeah.
Like when I realize, say, yo, I'm sitting right there with a balling.
Yeah, just regular.
We've been talking about.
So let's address the elephant in the room. Why you cut your hair, dog? It's not, why you cut your hair?
We just talk about as artists, you need to go through changes, bro.
Yeah.
As an artist, as an entertainer.
Yo, this feel, I'm not gonna lie, you saying that sounded like the most artistic, like LA douchebag answer. Like, you know, bro, I'm just going through changes, you know, as an artist, we have to express ourselves.
As an artist, this is the truth.
Yeah.
As an artist, or an entertainer, I feel like my so I feel like all right. So you see, the thing is, so as an entertainer, I believe that my dreads tell a story.
Yeah.
And my story has been written for like 10 years. And 10 years worth of writing.
Yeah.
A time for like...
I feel like you want to tell a different story.
Yeah,
now.
time for tell a different story. He's not the same person.
Yeah.
And you have to leg off or something sometime.
True.
You know, I remember some tell you something that I gotta do it, you just never know me that I gotta do it so quick. But me doing it so quick, is so me.
It's absolutely very you.
Like me.
Because I could really talk about it now still.
Yeah, I've wanted to cut my hair for
I feel like a years.
At least 2 years.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of things. Like for instance, remember I know whole heap of things when I hold on to me here for opportunity wise never even come. So the hell, like I didn't want to be in the Bob Marley movie. So I say, well, let me keep me here until that movie happen.
Yeah.
Because that movie was supposed to happen in like 2021. That was when they did reach out to me. That would mean I would have had locks for maybe like 5 years.
Yeah.
So what it happened is Sprinter come out, me can't cut me hair because Sprinter come out. I may see if I get another role. And then 2 years pass, me I wait, keep me here a little longer, me start get attached to it. And me only lock me here because me literally lock me here because me never did want to cut it. And school did that time for cut it, so me write one letter, so me I go turn Rasta and keep it.
Okay.
Me get all the ups, all the downs with me here.
Yeah.
And some of the time, when things are go perfect or when things are go bad, you just want fresh start. And if at the time you look round you, to see where the fresh start gonna come from. And you hold on to what actually stop you from moving forward.
Yeah.
Because me genuinely believe, say, here all energy.
Absolutely.
And, you know, positive energy, negative energy. And normally, my grandmother said to me, say, yo, when your crown start feel heavy, you have to change your crown.
True.
So me did a fight with it, you know, like, yo, me nah cut this, and no, somebody said, why you gonna cut off your image, this are you, blah, blah, blah. Watch ya. I be a people that go view that podcast the same way.
Here's what's funny to me. I think the locks thing is such a interesting dynamic where it comes to lessons of attachment and detachment, right? Which I think as a Rasta is the initial like reason, right? You're supposed to be detaching from the societal norms and, you know, detach from grooming and all of them worldly things, right? That's what you're supposed to do. But there's also a time limit for it, right? And there is a reason why you're detaching. So now at one point, do you become attached to the detached image? You get what I'm saying? So now my idea of detaching from society, am I attached to that idea?
Yeah, because if you grow your hair, enough people grow them here for detach from
society to fit into that mold. And now even the idea of cutting it off
feel crazy.
Is insane.
Bro, to me, I felt like I wasn't detaching myself. I felt very common with dreads.
Yeah. It's such a commonplace thing.
I'm gonna want to say it can sound weird.
Yeah.
I have locks. Me like locks. I have locks for all. But me did feel very common with dreads. Me never want my 20s finish.
Yeah.
And me can't run me hand through my head and so yes, people, nobody not left me.
Illuminati never sign you.
Me not sign to.
Okay. Bro. Talk the one son. Careful.
Something like it, I tell you something. You never even let me finish talking. I say, hey, come here. Hey. You're not going to lie on this.
You don't.
You're not going to come lie on this podcast, boy. You don't. We got you.
Yeah, man. For sure. You see me? Couldn't even.
Can't even get the sentence.
Jaja. But no. So it wasn't it's not a Delilah.
It wasn't a Delilah. And me can honestly say, me feel stronger.
Yeah.
Me feel better. Me feel more confident. Me do pictures, like me do my photo shoot today. You know, my new tour graphics are come out.
Nice.
You know, the girl them like it. You know, so
vibes.
Where me feel like a new person.
I mean, I think because you made that decision as well, too.
Exactly.
You know
because
I
made up my mind to cut my dreads.
Yeah.
Nobody. Perfect example. I made up my mind to cut my dreads because I wanted to.
Yeah.
And I wanted another change.
Yeah.
So therefore, if I decide to cut you off, it's very easy because I cut off my dreads.
Easily.
If me cut off my dreads, why you think me wouldn't cut off you?
I like that you're still like...
In my mind... Yo, in my mind, me feel like me have it sometime, dog.
It's like a phantom dread twist.
Brother, you phantom pain?
Yeah.
Bro, so me cut me ear yesterday.
Yeah.
Sunday me cut me ear. And I swear to you, Sunday night,
Yeah.
me up at least 30 minutes. I look for me tired. Dog. I'm looking everywhere for me tired.
Where is the... You know some...
Brother, you know, like when you lay down in like your couch, you know, and you know, right before you lay down in anything, you just want to put on.
Yeah.
Brother, I'm there on my couch. I want to rest my head on the couch. I say, no, when me tired. And then I say, rotted. Brother, you see, I'm going to put on a hat.
Crazy.
Dog. As a matter of fact, new merch coming, you know. Son of an immigrant merch. Merch and hat, you know. Dog, yeah, you know, understand what going on right now, dog. Yo.
Terrible.
Yo, remember, I know my ears still fresh, you know.
True.
Here are people that are fretball. When me did a fretball, is me did actually think my head big. I know I have a really small head.
Yeah, you're
my head small.
Bro, brother, I cannot.
We will never know until the day you make up your mind.
I cannot.
To cut it.
Yeah.
Right now, you don't need to cut your hair.
No.
But this is the biggest scam anybody can tell you.
What?
Don't make nobody tell you say your ear is your brand.
Oh, no, not at all.
You hear
not at all.
Me never hear about it. Nobody mention my name with like Rasta.
Like, yeah, man, the locks, brother, man.
Come sit alongside a protege and tell him me like chicken. Off the bat.
Just immediately.
So me sit down and say with Jesse Royal, all of them.
Yeah.
Now, I would hope me still get respect from Rasta. Because them know I never have the same meaning to hear like them.
Yeah. I mean, bro, everybody I live them life and here I hear, bro.
Brother, I feel, but I don't think a man understand how good me feel, brother.
Yeah.
Dog.
Yeah.
Me don't know why in my life me did I go through.
That you.
Brother, me don't know. Brother, me there England and me there with my family, my mother, my auntie, everybody. Me see my grandfather, who me not see in years, you know, my okay man. Me sit down with everybody, I say, yo, me tell them, yo, no, I think a time. But I just feel like a time for cut it. And everybody was like, what? What do you mean? I said, no, man, I've been saying this for a long time, you know. But as I go home, I go cut me here.
Yeah.
And me I said that for like 2 weeks when me there in England.
Yeah.
As me go home, the moment me reach home, I cut me here. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't do nothing else. Except me just want to cut me here. Me never want to do nothing. Like me fly in Saturday night.
Yeah.
And me call the barber Saturday night. Yo, which part you there? See if me can cut it. No.
Immediately.
But you see all of the war where you want to cut it. You see when you sit down in the chair. You know what I'm saying? Yo, you can talk about cut here now.
Yeah.
You see when they sit down in the chair?
That's why my favorite ritual, I think it's such a powerful, I think it's such an underrated, powerful thing, bro. You see the cutting the first lock.
Brother, I have the video when I cut the first lock.
Yeah.
People, see video, yeah. Watch the video. Brother, the video when I cut the first locks, brother, my hand just a shake.
Yeah.
Me have to tell the barber, yo, hold on for my hand.
Like
I'm pint it with the locks there and then cut it.
Cause you have to do the first one, you know. You have to do the
Brother.
first one. And that is the dedication to
the moment me I cut the locks, a girl walk in and say, why you cut off your whole career?
That's crazy.
Before me cut me hair in the dog.
That's crazy.
And it's like, for like 5 seconds.
Like your
it's
second
like me
guessing?
call up. Like me, I said, what you mean? I said, but you hear your whole career, you cut off your whole image, that is your brand. What you do? No, don't do it. And when you say that, dog, like for 5 seconds, me I say, you know, say she might, right?
Like, is this a terrible decision that I'm making?
And then me just say, what the... That mean me what's I gonna cut it off? You feel like something I go, what you think I'm gonna do? You think I'm gonna flap? I'm gonna show you something.
Yo, what you think?
I'm gonna show you.
You think this is me?
So you think because of my locks, make you know me, you think I'm gonna become it funny? You think I'm gonna become me the act? I'm me the sprinter.
Straight.
Yeah, me are the Rasta. The racket.
Rasta racket.
Yes.
Straight.
Whether ballad or not. I'm me. I know my locks funny. I'm me.
Facts.
Brother, he made me get so angry. So angry, bro. And crazy parties. See, me never have a woman. When me done do me ear, me just go look her.
Immediately. Just for spite.
Just for make you realize, hey, I'm telling you, I know me ear. I'm me.
Saucy same way, my girl. What you think?
What you think I'm here? Brother, me know me look good from next week.
So.
Hear me tell you. Me know me look good from next week.
Straight.
Me never that worry about how me I gonna look. Or if me I gonna look. No. Me didn't have that part. Me didn't know that. My mother and father make me out of love.
Straight.
That me know. My mother and father are two good looking human beings.
Straight.
Me look for my father and me say, yeah man, me see it. Me look for my mother and me say, me see why you breathe.
Me can see how this go on.
Me see how me make.
Yeah man.
So when me looking at the mirror, me I say, yeah man, this is a, yeah man.
Yeah man, cause that face boy, I look that hot girl and see me here.
So me
see me here now.
So me I say, so all right then. Me know for a fact say, when me cut my hair, me not gonna look worse. Me might not be, a woman might not find me attractive. If a woman not find me attractive, it's not because me cut my dreads. You never find me attractive.
In general. I mean, I think that changes the landscape of who. It's like a different caliber. It's more polished, I think. You know what I mean? The people that are, I think if they like you for dreads and think that dreads is the reason.
You're definitely, I've never seen them at my shows.
All right.
I've never seen the I like you for dreads at my shows. Never. Never.
Where the dread at?
First of all, as a Rasta man,
shake them dreads,
my head catch up in a one 95% of the time. So all you say on my face.
Facts.
All the time.
Facts. Always catch back.
Catch up in a one.
True. So
telling me, say, yo, I'm me ear. Yeah, me was like, no, me I go show you something.
Yeah.
Brother.
I'm telling you, bro.
I know my video them I go funny.
Extra.
Because you don't understand the things that me I come with right now. Right now, me I come hard, you know.
That is
that
brother. Wow. Wow. I don't even know if you see it. I look for you with genuine terror a while ago, brother.
Not again.
Genuine terror, dog. Excuse me.
What did I just do, God?
Brother, wait till I leave, please. Do whatever you do in your private time, dog.
God, I don't even have to clip that.
Whatever you do in your private time.
Bro, I promise you, I won't have to clip that. I know for a fact, what? What has been happening to me recently?
Dog, they are firing too long, man. That way you come hard.
Yo, that Yo, that episode that night is fun.
Yo, fully.
Yo, it's like we don't miss a beat.
Yo, I swear, dog.
Of definitely different level though. But me believe say me cutting my ear.
Yeah.
Me equate it to me changing my name from Ellie Diviner to Dale Elliott Jr. Me equate it to me moving and taking the risk from leaving Jamaica, live at California instead of Florida and everything there.
Yeah.
Me equate it to me taking the risk to get a studio. Me equate it to me as a person where take risks to get to another level. And right now, me feel like the level where me I try to get to, no bash to dreads.
Yeah.
But I want another look.
Yeah.
When I get there.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts.
When me get there,
Yeah.
I want another look.
Yeah.
Not saying that me never like how me look with dreads, because I think I looked amazing. But me neck tired.
Them not talk about that.
Me used to bad mind man with fade. Because guess what? 2 months from now, I might have Chris Brown bleach. I might just bleach me hair like the Chris Brown one. I'm gonna wear some bad hoop. Yo, you realize how profound you realize remember box head now, like a real box head?
Yeah, fully.
Me can go back in a film.
Yeah.
I can do all roles now.
Yeah, you could.
Now I'm not only Jamaican, nigga. Nigga, I can be anything I want to be.
Facts.
And that's why I cut this shit off. Cause now the thing is, I never had an accent before.
Right.
Now I do.
Right.
I've been in America fucking 7 years, nigga. I know what I'm saying. Now I've been here for 7 years.
Been here for a minute, my guy.
I've been here for a minute.
That's been
now I don't even look Jamaican. Now,
facts.
Nigga, if you don't see the dreads, you like, nah, this nigga from LA. This nigga from LA.
Off the back. You ain't even in the Adidas sweats, man.
I'm not even beating no Adidas. What is? I don't even know. This shit fake though. Cause it ain't mine.
It's just slippers.
But yeah, that big man thing, man. Man, I'll tell you out there if you go cut your ear though.
Yeah, bro. So I didn't even find out from your page. A bunch of people just started messaging me like, Crooks, don't you ever even think about it, you know? Don't get any ideas at all. And I was like, what is happening? Do
you think a lot of people, because I may have the messages, a lot of people, let me say something. This has to be a record. Look at this Instagram story views.
Rasclat.
Tell the amount.
216,232.
And that's my story views.
That's crazy.
I've never had
everybody watching you cut your hair.
And then I'm going to show you me. Just go through my DMs. It's all women.
It's supposed to feel like a new man.
That's not even the hidden. That's not even the hidden part.
Oh shit, Trey Songz. Just saw who tell you cut hair, your crown. Some other honestly haircut fit you. Still handsome, cute. Sweet boy.
You are going to
Jamaica Trey Songz.
You are going to do that for a long time.
It's forever. It have a load and
the thing is there's mixed emotions in it. Like, yo, why you do that?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I say, no, me never want.
I mean, here's the thing. People get attached to, you know.
I think that's it.
People get attached to. I would have talked about that earlier. But I talked about that with somebody earlier where I'm like, would I talk about like the Mike Tyson fight? And it's like, guys, Iron Mike was...
That was a long time
It was 30 years ago, guys.
That was a long time ago.
Let's Lego that he's a old man now that wants to take care of his birds and take mushrooms and...
Well, let me tell you what I realize.
What?
Let me tell you what I realize.
What?
And I'm saying this from my chest.
Yeah.
A great person is only compared to an older version. A great person is only compared to a younger version of himself.
Of themselves. Facts.
So me know me at the right.
Yeah.
I I'm now going to make sure that people are going to start comparing Ballet Dale
to
Rasta Dale.
Yeah, true.
Because you elevate. What people do with cartel?
Black Cartel versus Bleach Cartel versus...
Black Cartel versus Bleach Cartel versus Hair Cartel versus come back from prison cartel. Multiple versions of cartel.
Yeah, true. Very true.
You always have to rebrand yourself. It don't work for everybody, you know.
To be fair, we learned that lesson from the rebrand king himself. Diddy. Diddy was the king of the rebrand.
Him used to name Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy, Puffy.
Sean Carter.
That's Jay-Z. Sean Combs.
Yeah.
Puffy, Diddy, Love.
Brother, we have to read Dr. Love. We have to read, brother. So some of the time, brother, you might think, say, our people are holding you back.
When
you are hold on to a version of yourself that you isn't not anymore.
Facts.
I am just not that version of myself anymore.
Facts. Big facts.
And it just take a level of self-actualization and knowledge. Say, yo, brother, what you do?
Yeah, like if you don't want to do that, then don't do that.
If you move, it's either you're going to move forward or you're going to stay away there.
Straight. And that's really it, It's like, here, and there.
Here, and there. Peer, and beer. Share, and peer. Clear, and mirror. Miramar.
What?
Miramar.
What?
Me drive a car and go it far.
What?
Go it far. I mean, drive me car.
What?
Hummy. More did I try to find something?
Yeah, because
I was running out.
There's vibes.
I was running out.
Vibes. So
hey, people, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and make me know no miss we.
Yes. Oh my Lord.
Me know no miss we.
People.
So.
People. By the way, I am not Dale's manager. All right. When you can't get in touch with Dale, I am not the go-to person
for
find Dale. I usually also don't know where Dale is. All right. So if you want to message Dale, please message Dale. I don't be knowing where Dale is, guys.
I didn't know me not see it.
Why?
And that's why.
Yeah, absolutely.
They must say, the probability of Dale seeing this is lesser than Crooks seeing this. Crooks is way more active on the internet than me. So Crooks might be.
Why you make him cut him here? Why me make
Somebody
him,
asked that?
Why me make him cut him here? There's no big man. What did you do?
No,
me, what me did for do? Me for stop him?
No!
No, Dale!
No!
That was the internet at the time.
Yo, people, don't worry yourself. We're there again. We're there upon a regular. So make sure you send a like, share, comment, subscribe. We're out.
Boom, bang, bang.